Hey guys, Joe Tunney from Honda of Seattle here live at the Seattle Auto Show taking a look at the 2015 Honda Accord Touring V6. Now, I've been a little bit hard on the Accord over the years. I felt that it needed a little more oomph, a little bit more power. And if you ever had a chance to drive the V6 version of the Accord, it's completely different than its four-cylinder counterpart. Four-cylinder is efficient to a fault. It's a wonderful car for daily driving, but not very sporty. The V6, on the other hand, has 278 horsepower and does not have the continuously variable transmission that the four-cylinder does. It has a more typical automatic transmission that gives more robust acceleration, and this is actually a very sporty car. One of the interesting characteristics, though, of the V6 is, I'm pointing this out because the all-new 2015 Camry has also just come out and is being displayed here at the Seattle Auto Show. The Camry, 268 horsepower, enjoys 31 miles per gallon out on the open road, where the 10 horsepower stronger Honda Accord actually achieves 34 miles per gallon out on the open road, a strong 10% distinction, and the advantage goes to Honda. Now let's take a look. Although the Honda came out in 2013, and this is the third year of this body style, it still has flashy lines, still very elegant and very aerodynamic. Inside, a nice two-tone finish. Integrated navigation. They actually have two screens, one for all of your radio components and what have you, and then one for all your apps and your navigation unit. That two-piece setup can be a tiny bit busy, but I actually like it. It feels very modern and contemporary, and then compared to the Camry, it actually feels more sophisticated, even though the Camry is all new. Everything is very easy to use, simple touch, everything's within thumb's reach, nothing is where you wouldn't expect it to be. Wonderful stereo system. It has a wealth of modern features, and we'll cover some of those features. Since we're comparing the 2015 Accord to the 2015 Camry, one of the things we want to compare is the back seat. Now, just as in the Camry, I have the front seat back very, very far to accommodate 6 feet of height and 200 pounds. And so, jumping into the back seat, I feel a little bit more at ease in the back of the Accord than I do in the back of the Camry. It's not quite so snug, especially around the shoulders. I feel like I've got more openness around me, more glass, more visibility, more a lot of things. I sit a little taller in the back seat relative to the front seat than I do in the Camry, and so it's easier for me to see out the front glass. And so I would give a back seat advantage definitely to the Accord. You're certainly going to enjoy is Honda's LaneWatch feature. This is a marvelous feature that I'm surprised we don't see on more cars. Popularized on the all-new 2015 Fit, LaneWatch is actually a camera that's embedded into the passenger side mirror that shows you exactly what's going on in that contiguous lane. So instead of having to crane over your shoulder every time you turn the right turn signal on to see what's going on over there, especially if there's some small object there, a motorcycle or what have you, that camera gives you a really amazing, clear picture of exactly what's happening in that neighbor lane. And you have such a big monitor that with the LaneWatch feature, you actually see better than you would see with your own eyeballs. A neat feature, and again, very, very surprising. You don't see this on more brands' cars. Let's take a peek inside. Now, everybody knows I've given the Accord a hard time for not being powerful enough. I grew up on Hondas, particularly Accords, and they're always such a fun, sporty car to drive. Even though they didn't have a ton of horsepower, they were very lively, easy to steer, easy to turn fast in, easy to have fun in. The V6 car is really completely different than its four-cylinder counterpart. It has 278 horsepower. And so you think, well, it gets 34 miles per gallon. It can't be that much fun to drive. No, 278 horsepower in a car this size is fast. It's really fast. It handles in a way that defies front-wheel drive. It's actually a very nice handling car, particularly on freeway-type scenarios. Yes, it's not going to make any drifting championships happen, but taking contoured turns on wide S-type roads at speed, it's actually very, very comfortable with. And so a very roomy car, comfortable car, leather, all the modern amenities, in fact, some postmodern amenities. This is really a futuristic car. but 278 horsepower and 34 miles per gallon is a recipe for a lot of success for Honda. If you have any questions about this car or its counterpart, the 2015 Camry, please don't hesitate to give me a call. My name is Joe Tunney. I'm the General Sales Manager at Honda of Seattle. You can call me anytime, 206-382-8800, or just drop me an email at joet@hondaofseattle.com.